day everyone, my name is Nick Rana. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Wise Advice Canada Immigration, and this video is specifically for my clients who are sitting outside Canada only, not inside Canada, and for my clients who would like to migrate Canada in express entry. This will be a very transparent video. It might hurt your feelings if you are missing some of the portions, but it might motivate you in the same time for the stuff which I will tell you, that whatever you need to do to accomplish your points in express entry and migrate Canada. The formula for express entry is that there are major 5 factors which will constitute the total of points. Number 1 is the age. Second is the education. Third is your foreign work experience. Fourth is your IELTS. Fifth is probably you have it, probably you don't. Any real brothers sisters in Canada who are permanent resident or Canadian citizens. So when I say real brothers sisters, I have to use the word real to make especially the people in India understand that it has to be your biological real brother sister. Any cousins or any relatives will not count in this. Only your first real sister and brother. Okay, so just a little bit more emphasis on that, because I get so many called that after cousins, so can I get 15 points for that? No, it's only your first brother or your first sister who are in Canada or even outside Canada. It could be the same, but they should be Canadian citizens or permanent residents. Okay, so you're gonna get 15 points for that. Okay, so let's begin with the first thing, which is age. Age up to 29, everybody is going to get maximum points, which is 110. Anything over and above 29 will start taking off points. So for example, the moment somebody is 30, 5 points will come down. At 31, 6 points will come down. So the maximum point is up to the age 29, which is 110. So everybody should try. It's again the same rule, sooner the better. You should try to migrate Canada as soon as possible, and I'll tell you exactly what should be your qualifications, when is the right time to apply, and what do you need to exactly do to make it happen. Okay? So age is 110 points, 110 out of 110. As long as if you're less than 29 or even you are at 29. Okay, the moment you're gonna touch 30, 5 points will come down. Second is the level of education. So normally majority of the clients only have a bachelor degree, and then they ask me that the bachelor degree will give me 120 points, and I'm insisting to come up one level above, which is diplomas or degree, out of which one must be program of 3 years. What I mean by that is, one of the bachelor degree is fine, but that's not sufficient enough. If you're thinking to migrate before 29, at least one diploma over and above that. It could be any PGDCA diploma, but it has to be from a recognized university. So any 1-year diploma will do, but not the bachelor degree will not be sufficient. Okay, so we have to come up one level above bachelor degree. I'm going to repeat one more time. With that level, your education points will be 2 or more certificate, diplomas or degree, out of which one must be a program of 3 years, which will be most likely your bachelor degree, and the second diploma has to be a 1-year program. Just like how I told you, any PGDCA diploma, either from any of the universities out there. But the universities has to be recognized. It shouldn't be a private institute. There are certain private colleges. Those 1-year diplomas will not come. So at least from a university or a recognized institute, and you can check the status if that university is counted or not on WS websites. Okay, so education precise enough, 2 or more certificate, diplomas or degree. So that means everybody needs to bump up one level above from bachelor degree. It could be a master degree, or the highest level is the PhD. Okay, so now the people who have a master degree, it's not that every master degree will end up counting as a master degree, So for example, the people who are in India, if they have done MCOM or if they have done MSc Maths or something, right? 99% of the chances this is not even counted as masters, okay, because it's not a professional degree, it's not a licensed profession either, okay. So normal master degrees which we have seen in the past, that the evaluation or whatever the evaluation authorities will evaluate as a masters are the MBAs or MCAs, or even the people who have done BDS, like the dental degree in bachelor, or the LLB, because it's gonna take 5 years for somebody to do the BDS or the LLB. So obviously 5 years will take normally to the people to finish up their bachelor degree plus the master degree. Okay. However, the good news is that the people who have a master degree, just like MCOM or just like MSc Maths or something, right? They have accomplished 2 or more degrees or diplomas level. So a 1 level below masters, but sufficient level to migrate to Canada. Okay, so their 2 years are not in vain. At least their degrees are equivalent to a 1 year program. 99% of the time, they equivalent to not a master's but 1 year program, which will give you the opportunity to come up with the same educational desired level, which is 2 or more degrees or diplomas, out of which one must be program of 3 years. Because your 2 year master's is counted as a 1 year PG diploma or something, okay, which will sufficiently do the job. Anything above 2 or more is 8 points for the master degree, and obviously 150 out of 150 points for the PhD, okay. In this video, I'm only going to consider that you must be single, okay. So this video is not for the people who are married and who wants to migrate with their family or with their wives. It is only for the single applicant. I might make another video to make the life a little easier for the people who are married. The next factor is the foreign work experience. Foreign work experience, the maximum points which you can claim is 3 years only, okay. And what little funny thing is that the points for 1 year and 2 year experience are exactly the same, okay. So either you should have at least 3 years, or even 1 year will give you the same points as of 2 years, or anything which is less than 3 years. I'm not saying that the 1 year is not sufficient enough. I'll tell you exactly how much will be your points in express entry if you only have a 1 year experience with 2 or more degrees or diplomas. Okay, because to be very honest guys, people who only have a bachelor degree, their chances to migrate Canada is next to impossible, because the draws are very higher, and your points will not be most likely sufficient enough to accommodate Canada unless you go for a job offer or any PNP's options, which is totally a different ballpark game, and it's a totally very big topic. Try to accomplish your education to 2 or more certificate, diplomas or degree. That must be the easiest way out, okay, rather than you are seeking job offer of Canada, which is quite of a complicated thing. So try to accommodate your 1 year of experience if you can, okay. The next level, and I'm going to say the key level, or the level which there is zero room for negotiation, specifically if you are sitting outside Canada. Obviously, probably most of the people have guessed it. It's IELTS. It's like how good you are in your English, okay? So IELTS is a very important factor, guys. There is zero compromise in IELTS. All of the we normally call it as a dream score, okay? Whoever has the IELTS, their dream, once they get that dream score, their dreams to come to Canada will be accomplished. Even a half a band down will totally throw you out of the loop. So how much bands you need in IELTS to qualify is CLB level 9, which for the IELTS, it is 8 in listening, 7 in rest. I'm going to repeat it again. It has to be 8 in listening, 7 in rest. It cannot be other way around either. The 8 in writing and 7 in listening. It's not swappable at all. So there is a new exam going on in certain parts of the world that's called CELPIP. In CELPIP, you normally get marks up to 12, and out of 12, everybody should score 9 each. okay, in order to come up with the level of CLB 9. Okay, so 9 each out of Sulfate will get you CLB level 9. Okay, I can tell you exactly how much difference a half a band can make in your life. CLB level 9 will give you 124 points out of 136. Imagine if only and most likely it will be a crazy writing module which will only give you 6.5 points. Even if half a band is down, normal people lose 45 to 55 points only with half a band. That's guys a lot of the points that I would say it's a game changer. You have the 778, that means you have the dream score. Your dreams to migrate Canada will be fulfilled by all means. Okay, the only factor remaining is your real brothers and sisters, which will only give you extra 15 points. So let me summarize what exactly you need to do to migrate Canada is, first of all, education, one level above bachelor's. Okay. Second is your IELTS CLB level 9. So your age should be approximately 29 or less than 29 is a bonus. Okay. The last factor is your work experience. So guys, work experience nowadays the draws are a little bit higher because the draws are closer to 460. So the work experience, at least a 1 year of experience will give you a total of 437 points. Okay. So your total points with the qualification with the CLB level 9 are 437 with 1 year of experience. With 2 years of experience, same. Third level is the 3 years of experience. You have at least 3 years of experience. Your total points will be 462. Okay, and 462 is very decent score. Even if we go back pretty much 2.5 years, there could be even 2% of the draws which might be over and above 462. But 90% of the odds are on your side. 462 is very decent. Okay, 437 is also a good score because the draw might come down. It's in your best interest to at least do your IELTS, create your profile, but if nothing is working out, keep continuing your foreign work experience. There will be a day that one day you will finish up your 3 years of work experience back home, and bingo, with the same IELTS, your points from 437 will be now 462. There's very strong chances that at the time when you're creating a profile, if you have 2 years of experience, the same IELTS will get you up to the 3 years of experience because IELTS are normally valid for 2 years. Okay, so you don't need to do all the hard work for the IELTS again and again. As long as if it's valid for 2 years, only up to at the time of submission of the application. After the submission, even if the IELTS is less than 2 years, it's okay. A little bit, one more thing, no academic. If you want to migrate Canada with the IELTS, the only module which Immigration of Canada are accepting is general module only. Academic is solely for the purpose to come to Canada on a student visa, okay, 99% of the time. So no academic for people who are seeking PR through Express Entry or most likely through any other programs also. That's always a general module. Guys, don't come to Canada on a student visa. It's in your best interest to come to Canada as a landed immigrant, as a PR, right? There have been a lot of struggle because imagine even if you quit your job, you start coming to this country again. What are you working on? For the very first 2 to 3 years of life, you are working solely towards your PR. Okay? Typically, most of the people are not even focusing on their career. They are spending their first 3 to 4 years in Canada only to reach up to the PR. So how nice will be the life if you can migrate Canada directly as a PR, okay? Please, try to understand, even if you are coming in this country, you cannot do much without your PR either, okay? How good were you in your academics does not count much. Whether you were 70%, 80%, 90%, that does not count much. If somebody is getting the same points with the 50% in master degree, unfortunately you are getting the same points with 99% in the same master degree. So how good you are in your academics does not matter much, but how good you are in your IELTS is the game changer. And if you need our help to file your applications or to give you a specific details, what will count it, what will not be counted, please book the consultation. Just go into our website, which is www.wisecanada.com. Just go into the website, there is a book a consultation session. You can book the respective consultation and you will get the opportunity to speak to me directly, or I'm going to call you back, or you can call us accordingly. We'll set up a time and we will discuss your whole case. So thank you guys. So this video was on the special request for few of my clients who just migrated from Singapore, who just migrated from India and several parts of the world, that please make up a video. There have been a lot of confusions towards migrating to Canada. So do contact us and we will tell you what is missing to accomplish, or if it's already done, then we will welcome you shortly in Canada also. Thank you so much guys. This is Nick from Wise Advice Education.